there's a difference between being optimistic and delusional. So it's like, you know, the steps that you need to take to get to your 20K a show.
And really, nobody can tell me nothing. Like, if Blueface can make it, anybody can make it. And I know I got talent.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know, I'm Shamaya. Welcome. Don't forget to like this video, hit subscribe, and ring that bell for notification. Today I'm super excited for this consultation meeting. I'm having a meeting with my lifelong friend, Bethany Montgomery. I've known her since I was 7 years old. She has her own performing arts organization. I'm just super proud of her. She's really doing her thing. And I was really honored when she reached out to me. Kind of just wanted to pick my brain about her social media and her website. So she saw the video that I did with my family regarding our family business, and that's when she reached out to me and said she wanted to do a consultation about hers. Social media marketing, for one, is very specialized, and for two, it can be difficult when you're in the forefront of your own company while you're running the reins. So hopefully I can take some pressure off of her and help tackle this challenge that she's having with social media. I haven't seen Bethany since high school graduation. That was 5 years ago, going on 6 years. So that's pretty wild. I'll be seeing her for the first time in about 5 years. It's good to catch up. We've definitely been supportive of one another's journeys. I'm really excited to have this opportunity to work with her organization, and you never know, I might learn something from her as well.
Easy F, baby.
I know, I was like, dang, that was back in the B Money days.
Yeah.
You've evolved now. It's good to see you though.
You too. I'm happy you started your own business. That's what's up.
Thank you, and I'm super proud of you and your organization. Like, I don't know, I was following up on everything. It's just so inspirational. Like I said, I was looking at your social media and your website too. Like, based off of what you messaged me, I was kind of thinking of going off of that. So you're pretty much saying you're having a hard time kind of like focusing on the social media marketing part and making your art at the same time?
Yeah, so what I'm looking for, I want to see kind of what you can offer me in the services in like managing my social media, like specific posts, figuring out like what's the best things to post, how many times I should post, the content I should be posting, like maybe I need to be doing more videos, or maybe I need to do like just more pictures or something. But like honestly, I hate doing my social media, and like I have so much stuff to post. Like I'll send somebody like I just talked to like one of my friends, and they asked me about my TED Talk, and I was like, dude, I did that like in October.
Right.
I didn't post about it until now, and it's March.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I was like, okay, did I just not see this? Like, I feel like this is a big deal. Well, I think first of all, it's good that you have a lot of content, because in that way you can post more frequently. I don't think it's a bad thing to be posting multiple times a day. I actually like hear people advise that, but it is important to know like your peak times. And there's apps for that and whatnot, so I could help you like figure out like what would be the best times to post, even like what hashtags get the most attention. So kind of just to navigate like what times you should be posting. But like, I think whatever content you have, I wouldn't really say there's one better thing to post over another. Looking at your Instagram, kind of just get it all. So either if it's just like a picture of you at a spoken word or an event, or if it's just like an actual poem, I feel like they're both working in your favor. And I loved how you had the videos too, like that was really impressive. So I think more video content would actually get you more engagement though, because you know, people have short attention spans.
Yeah.
So like I think that would get you more traction fast. Yeah, I like the format of your videos and all of that too.
I just hated social media. Like I hate it. And I know I could do it, but I just would rather not do it. And so if we can find a way to like work this out and like it be something beneficial for both of us, and like I can afford it, then I'd love to do it, honestly. But yeah, I literally hate it.
No, I understand. Like for me, it's a lot just focusing on just social media for business. So for you to be doing it all, like I can only imagine that's super overwhelming.
Yeah, because like right now I'm doing like all the social media, plus I'm doing, I'm the manager, I'm the agent, like I'm booking gigs, then I have to create
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, I was wondering, I mean, I kind of just felt like you were the one creating the content, so that confirms that. But I was wondering, like, is there anyone else on your team who ever helps out with social media, or is it always just on you?
I post everything, but some of the things, I have a graphic designer.
Okay.
So can't tell. And
Oh, okay.
She created some posters for me, and some of like the quotes that are like have like imagery. Some of them she created, and the one she did, I tagged her in it. But I still even create those by myself too.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I also have like a film crew and photography crew. So like,
oh, cool.
they're taking the pictures of me and they're like getting the videography of me. But yeah, like I'm posting everything just as artist because I'm new to being an artist. I've never been an artist. You know that. I've been a hooper.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
you taught me how to play basketball, for real.
yeah, like this is totally new to me. So I didn't know how being an artist worked. And so I guess it's typical for artists to just do stuff for free to just get their art out there. And so people expect you to just do stuff for free. And so when I first started, I'm like, well, I'm not nobody. Like, I'm just going to do everything I can. And so I did. And then I started finding out they be paying people like $20K to come speak. And like, obviously they're famous or whatever.
Right.
Still, like, you know, so I'm like, okay, I'm not asking for $20K. I'm not even asking for $1,000. Like, I'm asking for a couple $100. Like, you guys can pay me. Like, I was so mad. I did a fundraiser. They made $100K. Okay.
Oh, wow.
They paid me $150, bro.
What?
And like, that's what we agreed on. But I don't even care. Like, if I would have knew, because I had no clue. If I would have knew, oh yeah, my fees would have been different. And like, I just felt like, oh, they should have offered me like an extra honorarium. Like, oh, we made $100K. Like, here, we want to give you $500. You know, like. I was just like, that's crazy. But so this year my goal for 2019 is not doing anything for free.
Okay.
And I haven't, other than like something I really want to do, and I haven't done anything for free at all yet this year.
That's good.
So yeah, so it's been good. And yeah, I was talking to my auntie and one of my mentors, and I was like, yeah, I haven't asked my parents, my mom, nobody for money since I was 18. So since I've been out the house, like,
that's awesome.
Yeah. So, you know, like I gotta just make sure I get everything taken care of. But now definitely my goal has shifted to, okay, let's make this a career and like let's make a profit. Be able to like start looking into investments and things.
I knew you were about to say that.
Yeah.
You just have that mentality, like you're the type of person, set your own foundation and then you help others build theirs. That's what I meant by like, we need more people like you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, my mom's been on me. She's like, you need to set up your retirement account. You need to open your Roth IRA. You need to get your stocks and bonds. I'm like, all right, chill.
It's great that you have a mentor and like people who you can go to. I'm really just excited to see you doing well and just your impact on people.
Thank you. I appreciate that, honestly. Honestly, like, for real. So, yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at. And so kind of the how the profits work and like how this can be sustainable is I get paid to go perform. And so all my performances are paid, and like I have a price sheet. And so I perform at K through 12. So like Spokane Public Schools, I perform in Spokane Public Schools. So just like Tacoma Public Schools, like all the high schools. So like comparisons like Wilson and Lincoln and stuff. Like I do performances there, and I charge them money. And then I go to colleges. I've done kind of a lot of like Eastern, Gonzaga, the community colleges. I'm trying to work to get over to Wazoo. Just keep on, you know, networking and yeah.
That'd be awesome.
And then community events. So I do a lot of community events, a lot of marches and rallies, and then doing workshops. Right now I'm doing a workshop for the Girl Scouts, and then I'm hosting their conference.
Oh, cool.
So doing things like that. And so like, if you saw on my website, like the services we offer.
Yeah.
So it's performance, workshops, hosting, and consulting. Really, the main way is going to be through college tours. And so I'm working on just building up my college network and also also part of like this association. So what they do is there's this big conference for each like coast, like so West Coast, South, Northeast, and everything. And so a whole collective of colleges, like 100 colleges, will come to this one conference to book entertainment for their school.
Wow.
And so that's how I really see me being able to really be sustainable, because hopefully I'm going to be getting booked to go to this conference and then perform. And then once people see me perform, they're like, oh yeah, we want you to come to our school. And it's people that if I wouldn't go to this conference, I wouldn't necessarily get in front of. So like schools in Arizona don't know about power of poetry. So I have to make sure that I expose myself to platforms to where I can get schools that don't know about me to know about me. And so it's through conferences and networking, like with anything. Like there's conferences literally for everything. And so that's definitely a plan, one of my major plans for this year. Also grants. My overall vision is to just tour and perform poetry all across the country.
That's awesome. Well, I think like with your goal, it's super obtainable. So I know you've always just been a super focused person, so I don't have any doubt that you're going to see growth in your business. So you kind of answered my question on what your biggest obstacle is. So it's mainly social media, taking a lot of your time and just focusing on building more of the business side and focusing on your art, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess that would be where I do come in. So I was just wondering, like, if you wanted your own personal team, like that you're already familiar with, to just kind of execute on the ideas I give you, but it mainly seems like you need someone managing your social media to take that load off.
Yeah, so what I envision is I have a folder of content like through Google Pics and through Google Drive, and exactly like I kind of establish like, okay, well, I want you to post videos, I want you to post pictures, I want you to post quotes. But yeah, no, like I really feel like it can grow on YouTube, and like I want to be more consistent with my YouTube too. Like, because I noticed that like YouTubers with consistency, that's how they really build their channel.
That's what I said, like video engagement, I just feel like works more in your favor than just posting pictures all the time, because if you can have both, like you're going to dominate.
I have a LinkedIn account for like myself.
Oh, okay.
So, Bethany Montgomery.
You can put your YouTube videos on there and promote Power to the Poetry on there, because that even might help book some events too.
I've never thought of that, and I've never done that.
That'd be another place where you could get some good exposure.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. I feel like just the more the better. So like with you saying you have a lot of content, I think that's a good problem to have. If you already have it, like we could just get to going, and you can kind of just direct me in exactly what you want to see.
I'd say like the videos, so the videos already on my YouTube channel, like those need to be re-promoted. They need to be promoted to keep getting views, because those videos have some really good content, like really need to be pushing the TED Talk, like that needs to get more views. So like just kind of reintroducing it to people and like reminding them to like go watch that.
When people see things over and over again, they tend to pay attention. So regarding your website looks really good. I love that you have videos on the front page. But that just goes back again to just videos, just having more engagement overall. So like say you did put your TED Talk on your LinkedIn, like just imagine the attention that you might receive if you hadn't done that. An idea I did have though is to get testimonials from people who attended either the events or workshops that you went to, because that's something you can also showcase on your social media and website if you wanted to.
Are you thinking like videos or just like written?
Either or. I mean, videos in my opinion get more attention, but even if it's like just a picture or just written, that could still get attention too, and it gives you more credibility and it makes people more interested in what your organization is all about.
Yeah, so I have a lot of that on Facebook under review, and yeah, like I can easily get that. And also, I have a lot of media coverage. Like, I probably have like a total of like 15 like news articles, like either from the newspaper, from magazines, from all like credible news outlets. I probably have like 15 articles about me and Power to the Poetry.
I mean, that would even be good for Instagram, I personally feel like. Even if you wanted to put on an Instagram story, but we can even try to see like how people respond to that on the actual feed. Maybe people would be interested in reading about the article, because again, it just gives you more credibility and it makes people take you more seriously and just be more interested in what you have to say.
Oh, and so I have, if you click on my website and you go to the SoundCloud link,
Yeah.
so like I have a SoundCloud with like a poetry album, and like that definitely needs more attention. Also, what I'm thinking is just getting a Spotify, like getting my poetry put on like Spotify and iTunes and like Google Play, like Google Music and Amazon Music and stuff. Like I think I need to do that. But so I think I have like 12 songs up there right now. It's like we're gonna shoot a video for each one of those songs. Like that's the thing. Like the problem is not
Right.
The problem is me planning out when to get this content done and when to post it. And it's really hard because I'm doing a million things at once.
Right. Yeah, I love that you're shooting videos for your poetry album. And I love that you're trying to monetize it too. Like, that's really smart. I did see the link to your SoundCloud on your website, and you're right. I feel like that does need more attention. Because I've seen, like, you post songs here and there, but I didn't know, like, it was, like, one single page where I can hear all of your stuff. So, I honestly want to do more research on how I could get more exposure to your SoundCloud, because that's more like a new platform for me. I mean, obviously, if we link it into your YouTube content, that would get exposure, but I feel like we could do more with that. First, like looking over the content you have, and then kind of just running my ideas by you. It'll take a little bit to kind of adjust to that to see exactly how you like things.
I have a folder of like just content. The things that I post, pictures of me performing, pictures just promoting the brand, and that's also another thing. I need to set up an online store, but like I really want to get my merchandise out there as well. Something I forgot.
Okay.
Promoting merchandise. But so pictures and then videos of me performing poems, doing workshops, speaking to the community. And then you have actual written poetry.
Right.
So the little quotes that I create. So like little quotes, like, because there's Instagrams that do like a quote every day, and that was something I was thinking, like, should we post? Because man, we could post a quote every day for like 10 years. I'm telling you that right now. Content is not the issue. So it's just designing what we want it to be. Should it be artistic, or should we just have a white background, and like it be the same every time, and like post a quote in the morning, like morning inspiration quotes? Because pretty much all my poetry is inspirational anyway, or is it like a night quote? Like, so thinking what time, but like, or posting like a quote once a week, twice a week, like figuring something out like that. So you got photos, video, actual written poetry and quotes, and then you have promoting events. So promoting events, which is something I'll do. I'll promote the events, the events we have coming up, the workshops that I'm doing, what I'm performing in, and then also promoting old videos, making sure people go watch the YouTube, making sure people go listen to the SoundCloud, making sure people check out the website, making sure people check out the merch, like those kind of posts too, like promotional posts.
Regarding like your question about trying to figure out like, should I just do quotes? Like, I kind of just gave you a vague answer, like the more content you have, the better. But what I can do is just use the apps I know about to see like, okay, what's getting the most engagement for you and at what times, because maybe there is a better time to post poetry opposed to posting a video, so we can incorporate that in our strategy. Basically, my feedback for you is like, you're already doing a great job. You already have really great high quality content, so just more of that's just going to help. I think you need help with consistency and timing, so that's really what I want to help you focus on. And then just taking that load off so you can just focus on the art aspect and just running the business, because like I said, I can only imagine that's so overwhelming.
It is, and like that's the thing, like I just really post randomly. Like yesterday I posted at like 4 a.m., but that's the time I was up.
Yeah.
If I didn't post it then, I wouldn't post it
right.
later. Because like I'll just be so busy and I'll forget. Like, because I do like, so I'm not only doing Power of the Poetry, but so I'm doing music too, like, so I'm doing a music venture, and that's something else I want to talk to you about, is maybe you headlining my social media for my music. So it's called Poetry in Motion, and so that, like, if you go on Instagram, I think that page, like, we haven't promoted or anything. Like, I've been tagging it in my posts, but I haven't told anybody, like, hey, go follow it. Like, we don't really even have nothing for it. But me and this other dude, his name is Nick, we're starting a music group called Poetry in Motion. And so our music is basically exactly like my poetry, but it's in music because music's more approachable and it's more marketable to the masses. And so that's something I want to go into. Because you know me, I've always been into music. And I think our music's really good. I'll send you some. So like the YouTube song that I showed you, like that's not even really our music. We were just doing that with our friend. Our music is more about meditating and being spiritual, stuff like that. And so we are just starting to build that. But through my poetry, I already have contacts and connects where I can go perform the music anytime I want. We already have gigs to go perform the music, and so like we already have a studio to record at and everything. So we're just waiting on me. My voice is messed up because I'm always performing, so I never get arrested. So I haven't been able to record or whatever. But I think that's a conversation for later. That's on the back burner, but it's something I just want you to start to maybe meditate on and think about. But I'm gonna go talk to my music partner and see what he thinks, and then we can set up a call with both you, me, and him.
That'd be good.
Kind of talk about our ideas for music, because that is separate from how into the poetry.
I got a lot of good information from you. So was there anything else that you wanted to ask about or just touch base on?
I mean, I kind of just like want you to see what you can develop. Like when you had said like, this is what you're doing, I was like, wow, like this is the universe, because I really needed somebody to help me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I just feel like it was a huge blessing that you even reached out to me. Because first of all, it's a blessing that I have my family business to practice with in a sense. But like it's real life experience. And then with working with you, like that's even more experience and it's more diverse knowledge that I'm learning. It all comes full circle. I don't know, like how you said, like you felt like it was the universe. Like I literally got this idea from listening to audiobooks and things like that. I mean, there's a difference between being optimistic and delusional. So it's like, the steps that you need to take to get to your 20K a show.
And really nobody can tell me nothing. Like if Blueface can make it, anybody can make it. And I know I got talent. So like, I rap better than Blueface. Right? But it's marketing. Why he pops is because he's different.
Yeah, he's marketing himself.
But when I watched a thing about him. He used to pull up to high schools after schools and do concerts.
Oh, wow.
Like, imagine if, like, a rapper in Tacoma had, like, a little bit of clout and, was pulling up to Wilson after school. Like, that'd be popping.
Right.
And then everybody's taking videos, tagging him. So then it's just building and building and building. That's where, like, I really need to get these teenagers to be, like, following me and reposting me. And, like, I really want to grow my followers, and I feel like I'm doing an okay job. Like, I got like 1,000 and something followers, and I'm only following 4 people.
Picking each other's brains. But going back to just like you having a lot of content, the more you hit people over the head with what you have to say, they're eventually going to listen. So that's your advantage over other people who are doing what you're doing.
Really? That's what I've seen in anybody's journey to like notoriety, is they just stuck with it. Because I've only been doing this for 1 year, and like honestly, I know I'm doing good.